Nelly and Ashanti were one of the biggest power couples in the early 2000s music scene. Their collaborations and romance captured the hearts of fans around the world. But in the mid-2000s, the two suddenly split, leaving everyone wondering, what happened? In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into the remarkable journey of how Nelly won Ashanti back and reignited their epic love story. Filled with drama, heartbreak, and ultimate triumph, this is a tale you won't want to miss. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and get ready for the full story of Nelly and Ashanti's rekindled romance. Nelly and Ashanti first crossed paths in the early 2000s when they collaborated on the hit single Always on Time in 2002. The duet was a massive success, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Off-stage, the chemistry between Nelly and Ashanti was electric. They soon began dating, and over the next few years their relationship blossomed into a full-blown romance. They walked red carpets together, gushed about each other in interviews, and even recorded a whole album of duets in 2004 called Ashlyn. Nelly and Ashanti seemed destined for a happily ever after. But in 2008, the unthinkable happened. They suddenly split up. Fans were shocked and heartbroken. What had gone wrong between these two music superstars? By 2008, Nelly and Ashanti had been together for 6 years. By all accounts, they were deeply in love and planning a future together. But behind the scenes, cracks were starting to show in their relationship. Nelly was still riding high on the success of hits like Hot in Who and Dilemma, while Ashanti's career had started to plateau a bit. There were rumors of jealousy and competitiveness creeping into their dynamic. Plus, the constant spotlight and pressure of being a high-profile celebrity couple took a toll. In the end, the relationship simply couldn't withstand the strain. In 2008, Nelly and Ashanti shocked everyone by announcing their split. Both were devastated, but they insisted it was an amicable breakup and that they would remain friends. For Nelly, the breakup was a wake-up call. He had taken Ashanti for granted and now realized just how much she meant to him. He spiraled into a deep depression, withdrawing from the spotlight and struggling to find the motivation to create new music. Meanwhile, Ashanti tried to move on. She dated other high-profile musicians, but none of the relationships stuck. Deep down, she still had feelings for Nelly, but she was determined not to let him back in, unwilling to risk getting her heart broken again. As the years passed, Nelly's regret and longing for Ashanti only grew stronger. He knew he had let the love of his life slip through his fingers, and he was determined to win her back. In 2010, Nelly finally worked up the courage to reach out to Ashanti. He sent her flowers, left her voicemails, and persistently tried to reconnect. At first, Ashanti was hesitant and guarded, but Nelly's sincerity and vulnerability slowly started to wear down her defenses, and Nelly knew he had to pull out all the stops to prove to Ashanti how much she still meant to him. So in 2011, he planned an elaborate public gesture. He showed up at one of Ashanti's concerts unannounced and proposed to her on stage in front of thousands of fans. Ashanti was shocked, but she could see the raw emotion in Nelly's eyes. She took a moment to compose herself, then to the delight of the crowd, she accepted his proposal. The two embraced on stage as the audience erupted in cheers. After Nelly's dramatic public proposal, he and Ashanti decided to take things slowly and rebuild their relationship from the ground up. They went on romantic dates, had long heart-to-heart conversations, and really took the time to reconnect and heal the wounds of the past. It wasn't easy. There was a lot of baggage and trust that needed to be repaired. But Nelly was patient and devoted, showering Ashanti with love and affection. Slowly but surely, the spark between them began to reignite. By 2013, Nelly and Ashanti were officially back together. They made their first public appearance as a couple at the Billboard Music Awards, walking the red carpet hand in hand and looking happier than ever. Over the next few years, they collaborated on new music, supported each other's projects, and even hinted at plans to get married. Nelly and Ashanti's love story is a true testament to the power of perseverance and second chances. Through heartbreak, self-discovery, and a whole lot of determination, Nelly was able to win back the woman he loved. Their journey is a reminder that sometimes the greatest love stories aren't perfect. They're messy, complicated, and full of ups and downs. But if two people are truly meant to be together, they'll find a way to make it work, no matter what obstacles stand in their way. Nelly and Ashanti's rekindled romance is an inspiration to us all. It shows that with enough passion, vulnerability, and willingness to fight for what you want, even the most broken relationship can be mended. So the next time you think all hope is lost, remember the story of Nelly and Ashanti. Because sometimes, the love of your life is closer than you think, you just have to be brave enough to reach out and take it.